Imagine this. It's 8:17 p.m. in New York. Millions of people are watching TV, cooking dinner, scrolling on their phones, and suddenly, everything goes dark. Not just your house, not just your street, but the entire country. No lights, no internet, no phone signal, no banking systems. And the most terrifying part, no one knows when it will come back. The big question. What would actually happen to the United States in the first 72 hours if the power grid completely collapsed? Would society panic? Would the government regain control quickly? Or would millions of people suddenly be left completely on their own? Let's walk through what experts say could happen, hour by hour. First minutes. At first, people assume it's just a normal blackout. Maybe a storm knocked out power lines. Maybe a local transformer failed. Most people wait a few minutes, expecting the lights to flicker back on. But something strange starts happening. Phones lose signal. Traffic lights stop working. Gas stations stop pumping fuel. Within minutes, thousands of cars begin piling up at intersections across major cities: New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston. Without traffic lights, the streets slowly turn into chaos. The first hour. Then airports begin grounding flights. Subways stop in tunnels. Elevators freeze between floors with people trapped inside. Emergency services suddenly receive millions of calls at once. But many emergency systems rely on digital networks. Without electricity, even those systems start struggling. And that's when people realize something terrifying. This isn't just a local outage. Something much bigger is happening. Now think about this for a moment. If the power suddenly went out in your city tonight, what would be the very first thing you would do? Most people say they would rush to buy food, but many survival experts say that might not actually be the smartest first move. After 24 hours. After about 24 hours, the real problems begin. Supermarkets can't process card payments. Gas stations can't pump fuel. ATMs stop working. Within hours, people start panic buying whatever they can carry: water, canned food, batteries. But here's something many people don't realize. Most grocery stores in the United States only have about 3 days of food on their shelves. After that, the shelves start to become completely empty. Hospitals and emergency systems. Meanwhile, hospitals switch to emergency generators. Those generators keep life-saving machines running, but they usually only have fuel for about 24 to 72 hours. Doctors would suddenly face difficult decisions about what equipment must stay on and what can't. After 72 hours. By the third day, the situation becomes much more serious. Without electricity, many cities begin losing clean water systems. Refrigeration stops working. Communication networks disappear. And when communication disappears, rumors spread faster than facts. People begin to fear the worst. Something unexpected. But interestingly, something else often happens during disasters like this. In many neighborhoods, communities start working together. Neighbors share supplies, people check on elderly residents, families help each other stay safe. Because when technology disappears, human cooperation suddenly becomes the most powerful survival tool. What could cause it? But the biggest question is this: could the United States actually recover from a massive nationwide blackout like this? Or could it take weeks or even months to fully restore power? Experts usually talk about 3 major possibilities that could cause a grid collapse: a massive cyber attack targeting infrastructure, a powerful solar storm hitting Earth's magnetic field, or a cascading technical failure across the grid itself. One of these scenarios has actually come dangerously close to happening before, and if a similar event happened today, it could affect more than 300 million people. Question for you. So here's something I'm really curious about. Do you think modern society could handle 1 full week without electricity, or would things start falling apart much faster? Different people have very different answers to that question, and it's fascinating to see how divided opinions are. Ending tease. Events like this are extremely rare, but understanding how critical systems work helps us realize just how connected modern life really is, because there are many hidden systems around us that most people never think about, until the moment they suddenly stop working. And one of the most shocking scenarios experts discuss is this. What would actually happen if the entire internet disappeared for 30 days? The global consequences would be far bigger than most people imagine.